Hey, welcome to the Todd and Erin Daily Stream. How are you?
Very good. Peter Cottontail's on his way.
Oh, yeah, Easter.
Is Peter Cottontail the same thing as the Easter Bunny?
Yeah.
Here comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail, hippity-hoppity.
Easter's on its
Let's
way.
make some cookies. All right, so what do we have going on here?
Well, initially, I tried to save the big monster mutant cookie. And it didn't really trend, no.
So first of all, you've always been under a lot of... Oh, by the way, look at me. It looks like you're a Colombian drug lord. That's great.
Oh, crap, it's on my face. Yeah, that would be just two certain little girls who got excited with the powdered
All right, so the question is, who puts you under this pressure? Is like, who in the family is the baker?
Mother.
And you feel like this is like...
And Julie is like a gourmet baker, and then there's me.
So,
no, okay, I gave up cooking to you. I did. I relinquished cooking, and I'm okay with that. I mean, it worked out really well. But you know what? Your baking skills, I always thought that was like a parental thing I should do. And they apparently do atrophy, just like a muscle that is unused a lot. And that's apparently what's been happening here. So on the bright side, they're not all hideous. See? That's almost like a butt, right?
all right, there is a lot of pressure on you. So
Nice
what haunts you?
Okay, are you remembering Zoe's epic cake fail series? The kid's 7, and like I screwed up 5 of her cakes.
Share. Go ahead and share.
No, but it's like that one time that I made the Martha Stewart buttercream frosting, and it was supposed to be cream cheese, and I thought, man, that's so glamorous, and that's going to be cool. And then Bill came in, our brother-in-law, and he said, so essentially that's pink butter then, is it? And I'm like, no, it's not. And we all took a bite, and it was essentially, pink butter. Then there was the pink camouflage cake. Remember the pink camouflage cake, Zoe?
Yeah.
Yeah, that fell apart and even more camouflagey than we could have hoped to.
I remember the words. I remember the words as they entered the house. What happened? What happened?
And then one time we tried to hide all the cracks in the frosting with strawberries, and then the strawberries got the frosting wet. Yeah, that was so funny, too. Maybe we just need to stop having your family over for your birthday party, and then we can get rid of the judgment.
Never.
That's nice.
You guys are amazing. Hi.
Hi.
All right.
I
So.
think that yours look really cute, you guys.
All right. So. Hold up the picture. Hold up this picture.
Okay, so this is how the bunny butts are supposed to look according to Pinterest.
Okay.
And I feel like we're close.
Hey, look at you.
We're close-ish.
Look at you. You know, it
Look
is.
at the little tail.
It's missing one thing.
What?
Well, I brought it.
No, you
with
don't.
me.
I have everything in the
So,
picture.
first of all, you need that right
What are you
there.
doing with raisins?
Watch. If you put them like this.
Are you serious?
Ew.
I'm sorry, Zoe's daddy is very immature. Really?
Yeah.
What is
now,
wrong with you?
It's little Easter bunny pellets. And they're edible.
You are so creepy.
Good job, Mom.
Thank you for defiling my one Pinterest achievement. That's nice. Such a jerk.
The Todd and Erin Daily Stream is brought to you by PC Laptops, with desktops and laptops starting as low as $7.99 with a lifetime parts and service warranty. They fix phones too. Go to PCLaptops.com.
You've always wanted to go to space.
I know. It's been my dream.
Unfortunately, 2 limiting factors. Money and cash. 2 things, because we don't have like $2 million. But
Until that $250,000 fee goes down just a tad, I'm pretty much out of luck.
NASA wants to pay you to be part of their program. $19,000. How much?
19 grand? What do you have to do?
$19,000. And Erin,
I'm sure there's some catch here, right?
you are so suited for this. You
Really?
are. This
Tell me more.
You have to stay in bed for 2 months.
Oh, not that. That would be horrible.
And watch TV.
Don't
Be
stop
on your
me now.
computer. And that's
I'm getting a little misty here. Anything else you want to tell me?
Well, there's 2 groups. One is artificial gravity. This has to do with people being in space. And, they worry
Impact
about
on your skeletal structure, right?
bone density. People go to space, sometimes become like half an inch taller as the twins
Everything kind of...
we just did. Yeah, because you're floating. is my floating thing.
So your spine sort of stretches out, and it doesn't have that same compression. Yeah.
That's right, and that's why when they
Nice.
come off from the space station, they come off in the airport. They can't
little
stand up.
wobbly,
They
yeah.
can't stand up because they're so heavy all of a sudden.
Can you imagine what that would feel like after that long of being weightless?
One group sits in bed, feet elevated, blood going to more of your head.
Nourishing the brain. It sounds perfect so
that's
far.
one group. And the other group,
Are there snacks?
everything you need. And at the other group, you're monitored constantly.
Sure.
The other group just hangs out in bed. They don't do anything. They just hang out in bed. You can watch TV. Well, it's basically college. You just...
Well, okay, so...
But you get paid. You get paid $19,000. Now there's one difference.
One question, do you get to go for potty breaks, or are you like stuck in bed? They don't have like a catheter or anything, right?
No, you get to go to the bathroom.
Oh, thank God, because I was beginning to question that part.
But it is they have to keep you in positions so that you are representing the isolation of your muscle groups and crap like that.
It's good. It's slick,
except for if you're part of the other group.
Yeah.
They take you to Germany. You need to speak German for this part.
That part's harder.
I know. And they put you on a centrifuge.
What is that?
In a room with the other people for 60 days.
I don't want to be in the German test group. I don't. Oh, God. No, that would be a horrible thing.
For 60 days.
There's no way.
Creating artificial gravity. Because you've always seen the space programs, the space movies, where there's always one section of the section of the spacecraft that's spinning.
But they're not living in that.
It's spinning. It's giving you artificial gravity.
Yeah.
Right, and that's what they're doing. Around and around.
Okay, I'm getting dizzy. Don't do that anymore.
And you have to speak German. Und das Buffen, the Todd and Buffen.
Okay, that's not good at all.
So 19 grand. You want to do it?
Only if I get guaranteed I get the first group. Okay, any other job opportunities? So we have found all these miraculous jobs today. I don't know why.
Funny you should mention that.
Tell me.
Funny you should mention it. Director of Taste.
I have no taste. Ask any other wine drinker. But what else?
Taste. Director of Taste. Food taste.
You get to be a food taster?
It's from the UK. A social experience. And their enterprise, it's called Vibrant Vegan.
I could be a vegan.
No, you don't have to be a vegan. That's the awesome part of this.
A vegan company, but you don't have to be a vegan.
You don't have to teach other people to be vegan. You just go out and they're going to travel around and they're going to send you...
What's the plan then?
India, China, Turkey. They're going to pay you money to go do this. $66,000.
$66,000 for
$66,000 of kale.
Oh man.
No, it's not vegan. You can go out and experience Mexico, Japan, Chile, Turkey, China, India, the ingredients that people are using around the world that no one uses. You're experiencing
That's amazing. So
and
they're really
sharing $66,000.
I love that. You know, this company is actually really cool. I know about them because they have a big connection with child hunger. They do a lot of work with a lot of the child hunger programs in Africa. So that's amazing.
Yes, they do.
So they're looking for new taste things that would interest more people in being vegan. Because one of the challenges with vegetarianism when I was a vegetarian, I never went that hardcore, is getting enough taste. I mean, intensity of flavor. So that's what they're looking for. That's really cool.
And also helping with the countries and areas that are having trouble with hunger. The vegan lifestyle and the vegan diet is
much more supportable. Yeah.
And affordable. Yeah. So anyway.
Oh, that's such a cool gig.
All right. So.
I want that one.
Twins. Twins? Is this about twins?
They're not twins. They're brothers.
They're brothers.
But everyone's seen that, like sisters or brothers that look so much alike that you do think, oh, maybe they're twins.
It's a Disney film.
Yeah, this one's a little weird. This was no Disney film, though.
What?
It's a Kearns man. He got pulled over in December of 2016 with heroin and a gun in his car. These are bad things.
Oops.
Bad things. Aaron Paul Fritz, who was 32, told police he was his younger brother, Bella Andrew Fritz. Okay, now see here where it gets tricky. He used his brother's name because his brother has a less extensive criminal record than he does. All right. So Aaron continued to actually pose as Bella through his 4-month trial, and when convicted, he got the sentence that Bella would have received based on his identity and his record.
So it's a lesser offense
Isn't that
the
amazing?
lesser sentence.
Okay, but he wasn't until he was already in prison that an alert corrections officer noticed that despite really only being about a year apart, they don't look anything like each other. They don't look anything like each other.
And somehow he knew the other.
So they brought up the picture of Bella Fritz, and it didn't match the person standing in front of the officer because, you know, since they would both be on file.
So one's in prison, pretending he's the other.
He checked into it, and then according to the guard, he said, no, I'm Erin, not my brother Bella. And now they have to actually ask for a do-over. This is awkward for the state attorney general's office because they want to see if they can get him the longer sentence, although...
Right.
And so, and the sad part, though, is the attorney general's office said, well, yeah, but now his brother's record has a big criminal thing that he didn't earn. It wasn't his thing.
Do that magic thing you do.
Well, here's the best part. Bella Fritz has 4 previous convictions for lying about his identity. So this was like a natural for him.
Wow.
Isn't that funny?
At least the right guy's in jail.
Kind of. It could.
Or is he?
We're not sure. I just thought that was so weird.
Long-term relationships.
What do you think the secret is of us two? Because we've been married 22 years now. Fear that if we separated, one of us would have to take the children all the time? Now, really, it's us against them every day. Neither one of us is willing to gamble on having sole custody. It's never happening.
What do the experts say?
Well, no, this is actually very true. This is you. One of the main secrets they say of being happy in a relationship is finding a kind person. This is a big study from Michigan State University, and they examined the characteristics and the behavior of over 2,500 couples, and they went over a 5-year period. They were looking for couples who had been married about 20 years. That was kind of the beginning.
That'd be us.
And what they found out that 2 things, conscientiousness and agreeable, lead to higher relationship satisfaction. If you're a conscientious person, you kind of look towards the other person. You remember when their birthday is. You might remember what their favorite flavor of ice cream is. You
care about what they care about.
Precisely, yeah. And so, and it speaks to kindness if you can talk about the fact that you understand what things are meaningful to your partner.
But this doesn't mean for both people.
Well, it certainly helps. You are the kind person. Meanwhile, people who have partners who are neurotic and more extroverted have lower relationship satisfaction. They say highly neurotic people make mountains out of molehills, and after a while, your partner's the one that's kind of bracing for stuff and kind of anticipating when you're going to explode. And so they say it's lower relationship satisfaction. What's the expression for it, Todd? This is something that's kind of interesting. You know how they always said find someone who's like you, or they say that we sort of automatically seek out people who are like us, that you're more comfortable? True? They're saying no, that actually has nothing to do with predicting relationship contentment. I thought that was really interesting. 81% of women and 62% of men who are single are smart. They're the ones who say that kindness was the single most important thing that they're looking for in a partner.
There you go.
You were looking at me during the neurotic part, weren't you? You were looking right at me, weren't you?
Hey, look at this. There's something about a pig.
I'm just wondering how much beer would be required for this.
First of all, picture you're driving down the street and you're a police officer, and you see someone swerving around.
Swerving their lanes.
And you go, it's my duty, I have to do this. They're either number 1 on the phone, number 2 they're drunk, number 3 who knows?
Distracted driving. Well, Sergeant Jason Foster has been a sheriff's deputy for 21 years. And he said, this has been my favorite ever. I had to take a picture, and it actually showed up on Instagram, which is where we caught it.
Oh, my gosh. Oh.
This was epic. So he found the complaint about someone driving north on I-35 having a tough time staying in their lane. So he stopped and approached the pickup. It wasn't a drunk, so he thought that was good. He said it was because he had a 250-pound pig on his lap. The driver, who was elderly, was attempting to muscle his way into his own lane with a 250-pound pig on his lap. He said that, and he had another pig next to him in the passenger seat. He said,
I didn't know it was prom night. Is this in Arkansas? Where is this?
Minnesota. He said, I'm driving cross country and I didn't want the pigs to get cold. So he had them in the cab with him. And so he did have to actually give him some sort of citation, and he did. But he said, I have to put this up on Instagram because this is killing me. Yes. 250-pound pig on your lap.
In your lap.
And you got strong thighs, but I don't.
You got a seat that reclines a lot for that kind of action. That's
Prom night. I
a
can't believe
big
you
pig.
used that joke.
So anyway, you guys, thanks for watching today, and thanks for joining the Todd and Erin Daily Stream. And we'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to share and like the show. Tell them.
Please, we'd really like that. You can also follow our other pages. Tell Me Something Good, which is only good news. Glitter and Glue Guns, which is like seasonal crafts and food and all that different stuff. Right now we're going Easter crazy. Or, of course, there's also Mistletoe Mania if you're one of those people who never lets go of Christmas. Ever.
All right. So very good. So we'll see you later. All right. So have a
You were
great
really
time.
looking at me when I was
No.
talking about the neurotic thing, weren't you?
No, I'm fine. Okay.
No, that's
see
really
ya.
what you were doing.
Okay, gotta go. Bye.
No,
okay,
that's,
bye. See ya.
I could tell you were staring, right? And, I bet you had this look on your face that you get sometimes when I'm just like sure that you are like being all paranoid and stuff. Long suffering kind of.
Love you.
Yeah.
I'm going to the store for bread.
You've used that one before, honey.
Milk.
You've used that one too.
Heroin.
Oh, that's new. Okay.